Hi guys, my name is Algon, and today's topic is smart nanotechnologies for the. It's actually a research belong to Photonic Innovation Lab. So let's start. Actually, this research is about the window, which is very good for the environment. Yeah, so let's just start from the background. People nowadays spend about 70 to 80% of time at home because with the rapid development of society, more and more factories are built, right? Just global warming get worse and worse. It's getting hotter around the world, so people tend to stay at home. And according to a reliable research, that 40% of primary energy is spent in the building because people need because people have a uh, very big demand for cooling. So this trend is extending right now, like extending exponentially, and it is estimated that it will become the second large driver of electricity consumption across all sectors and as well as CO2 emission. And unfortunately, most of the energy is leaking through windows, and this amount is about 60%, which means that um, most of the energy is useless, is wasted. In order to solve this problem or to make the environment um, to make the uh, environment getting better, we are they come up with a product which takes the advantage of vanadium. So it's a kind of material that will change its structure when the temperature is different. Like when it's high, it's a one kind of structure, and when the temperature is low, then you change to another one. So yes, just look at the graph on the right, and there's it's the radium, uh, the transmission of radium on like in the when the temperature is different. So let's first look at the blue line. It's when the temperature is low. So you can see that when the temperature is low, the transmission of radium is quite high, right? So because we need to prevent we need to allow radiance to get in at winter, right? In order to get warmer in house, so that we don't need to use air conditioning, which is a kind of way to save energy. And then the red one is when the temperature is high. You can see that the transmission of radiant just is very low, lower than average, right? So because we that's because we need to prevent radiant from getting into the house when it's summer. So it actually like acts as a function or a role of the air conditioning. And those are the effect um I think because when the global warming getting worse, people tend to stay at home and they use more air conditioning, and it just costs more energy, which will um make the global warming even worse. So it's kind of like a circuit, right? So in order to break this circuit, we need to avoid using more energy when we are at home, when we are indoor, right? And actually, it's also a quite a good way to save to save money because we don't need to spend our salaries or our funds on air conditioning and pay for the electricity, right? We can use it to do more other things, right? So I think that's the end of my presentation, and thank you for your patience.